Okay. Wait for it to pop up on my preview real quick. As online. Yep, there we are. We are ready. Yeah, that's skipping a few frames. I think I've got to re-drop my graphics again slightly. But it's fine. Don't really notice an Easter trophy, so... I mean, that's not even gonna matter, we're not using SSAO. See, we need clouds. Sort of. Water. Drop the shadows. And the particle density. And there. Okay. We are back. Sorry for not streaming until now. It's just been a bit busy. I get all my notice up. See if I can find where else I put it. Whilst waiting for everything else. Drop the radar off. Yeah, we're up 25 degrees.
Attention to the designated grid square.
I think this may or may not be 12.7. Yeah. Which means that, no, this is straight up to 13.0. This is going to be incredibly fun.
I refuse. Attention to the map. Affirmative.
I mean, that F14 ping in front of me is gonna be a bit funky to play around. Just hope he doesn't try and fire at me, you know? The one risk with going straight up, I guess. But if you can get high enough up, then it makes dropping on people really easy. Which is kind of how I've been playing this plane. Just climb high, get over the center, and then drop on everyone. It doesn't really work as well for pull-up tiers like this, obviously, because you've got guys that come up and try and BVR you, but it's pretty chill. I think we drop on the Mirage first. He's got no one around him. Well, aside from that F-14, which may be a bit of a risk, because he might flare them. Oh, that's one very funky. We'll drop these now. And get shot by something, and just hope that one of them hits. In which case, none of them did. Which, honestly, I can't be mad at for the first game on. I mean, it was also a full up tier, so that strategy doesn't quite work as well. But we can make it work. First time chatter, hi. Yeah, I'm alright. It's been a kinda long day, but I've not really been up to much, to be honest. Thanks for the follow too. I mean, it's the main game I stream, but I would be willing to take suggestions of other games if there were any, but this is PC, and yeah, Su-33, this is full up tier again. I mean, I like this map, so it should be an alright one. Just gotta step slightly closer to the floor. I mean, yeah. Streaming on Twitch. I haven't been streaming on Twitch for all that long. I mean, I've only really used this account for maybe the last 2 weeks or so.
Excellent.
No, I don't really have the artistic skills for that yet. Really? An artist? I mean, sure, I can hear you well. not really open to adding anyone over socials yet, to be honest. Sure. Why is this guy, like, right behind, well, next to me? He was already set on. Because he's flaring, because there's no forest there. Try and get around him and drop one into him. There we go. That's one. Time to go back for that tornado. Who is just died. How fun. I mean, it's an alright match. Actually got a kill there. Sure, I'll let you off to stream. And another thought, this is gonna be fun. I mean, to be fair, I could switch back into the C-turn. and play with that. But it means I lose SL to finishing the upgrade, so can't really.
Affirmative.
Earn too much with it at once. I mean, that's a bit of a funky play, pulling domination out at the start. It'd be really funny if he dies straight off the bat too. Six should be best for now. And of course those two are acrobatic smoke. That won't be the F4 that's high. It'll probably be the AI ping. Maybe. I mean, F14 and F18 pings that aren't all that fun, but lost control, and that's going to be fun. That's all friendlies. Barrage over there I can fire at least. If the pythons don't want to go straight for the sun. This is the one problem with this RWR. It's a bit of gets a bit annoying. Very, very quickly. Yep, another pull-up there. I think after this one I'm gonna switch BRs again. Because while this plane is really good, it's not exactly the best in pull-up there. Not for how you're gonna play it. chat's right with that one. The matchmaking on this game is hell. And yet, we still love it anyway. I think this game we're not gonna climb high, but we're gonna stick sort of mid-cloud level. See how that runs. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not really a way I've played before with this, so can use this chance now as experimentation. Keep afterburner on lightly. Get insta-tracked by an F-18. And get ready to notch. I think that one wanted to go. Yep, nice kill. Shame I had to drop 2 pythons into him instead of 1. But still, it's not bad. That's friendly F-18 launches. Oh, just went into the blob there. I really heard that. That was not very fun. Missiles raining from the sky, which is the one problem with Top Tier. No. 0 flare resistance. I think taking this FGR2 is going to be a slightly better decision, maybe. Looks like it's gun kill time. Couldn't quite get my shots on there. I mean, it's not bad, but if you can't hit your shots, they're not gonna die. Yeah. What other BRs can I go to that I'm going to enjoy? I mean, 10-0 with the Shahag might be nice. I don't feel like really playing props today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a Shahag. And instantly put into a match. That's nice. Yep. We'll run this. If it's at least on tier, then this setup should be good. No, that's slight down tier with 9 seconds. The 19 PT is 9.3, but the Crusader's 10.3, which means this will be an interesting match. It's another Dorito, so we're going to be playing it high. But this time, the fact we get radar missiles is good. Because not many other people do. And if the wrong people decide to climb, then it should be at least one easy kill. I mean, 105 in the ground is nice, straight off the bat. I don't know whether we take it 15 or 20,000 feet, but I don't think we should really be going that much higher. That's a MiG-21, so we're going to want to fire this at about now. And just hope that it tracks. Which, it obviously doesn't. Should have probably saved it for that lightning. Clipped my wing, but I think I set him on fire there, which should be pretty alright. I am now, unfortunately, just sat in a flat spin, and I'm going to J out there, so that if he goes into the floor there, which based on that, I think he will, I should get eye for an eye as well. Maybe. I've forgotten which way round eye for an eye is. But I mean, that should have given me it, so... It's not as bad. For a first match in the plane. Forgot how much J'ing out in this cost me. Because that is a lot. Southside City. I think it should be alright. I am going to quickly, however, turn off gun targeting. And just hope that that fixes a few things. And I think this is, yeah, another 9-3-10-3 match, which means chances are it's probably going to go the same. Unless I can...
Attention to the map. Attention to the map! Attention to the designated grid square.
And it instantly got confused. That was pretty nice for them to. I am, however, now probably gonna send not an idea, but because I'm pretty sure I just had an R3R launched at me. So far. Yeah, an R3R. Given no flare and no chaff, I can't really do much about that one. Just gotta return to the hangar and try it again, I guess. The EJ. This game isn't going to go okay. Because that is full up to. I mean, I'm still gonna try and play how I usually do. But chances are it's not gonna work. I mean, A10s, the J7s, split America, China. Yeah, this is not going to be fun. Yeah, that's only just given me contrail. So actually we're gonna dive a bit more. Just a tiny bit. Until no more contrail. But I mean, the only reason it's so scary being up here at this BR is the fact everyone else gets radar missiles too. And that's a Vigan and a Draken, so... Okay. That hits, nice.
Well done!
Dropping 90, I don't think it pulls. And that doesn't go for the flares? Guys, you must really like me to die. Okay, some help from my teammates would be really nice right about now. Yeah. But given that was the J, he probably had hard lock on me. I don't think I would have been able to do much about it. I mean, that was double strike. I need multi-strike though. Oh. It'll be wait for the win condition. I swear, if we don't win that, I will cry. Because I want to have that challenge finished. Because then I can get one more of those. And I'll have the SB2C. Which is the event plane. Sagittaria 2, a 4C, A10, yep, 9-3, 10-3 again, and the SU-25. I mean, that full up to last match wasn't that bad in the end. I just got in a little too over my head. Why does the 530 look like that though? On the center. It's so chunky. compared to the 90s. It's like, does it even need to be so chunky? Okay, so if they're both climbing from over there... Yeah, he's the closer one. But he's lower. So it's not gonna go as far. Just hope that Mirage doesn't go for me. Was 5, I think. Okay, how an AV8? That AV8 doesn't get chaff, does it? Nine 7 mods. Yes, it does. That is very not fun. So is the fact I can't stop sneezing. Jesus Christ. The GR3. No. Mods. Even that gets flares and chaff. And the GR1? The GR1's the only one that doesn't. Okay. And I mean, just to be on the safe side, to check all of them, yes, the Aviator does. Italy's isn't allowed down, France doesn't, Sweden doesn't, this doesn't. Okay. I guess most of the other AV8s I've shot with the Matras have either not had the flares and chaff unlocked, or they've just been slightly too Joe Biden'd. Same map again. Just hope this time it's down to... full down to... because, I mean, at least I can plan around the mid-21s. And nope, that's gonna be an A10. Yep. And F5Cs. Wait, what BR is the F5C then? I mean, if the TH is there... yeah, that actually kind of makes sense now. 9-7, 10-7. Which means... yeah, we're against China. This is gonna be pain. Because for all the J7 players that are probably going to be on right now.
Defend the D point. Awesome!
Oh, yeah, that was
Well
someone on
done.
the floor.
Awesome!
I love how that's got to happen at least once every few matches. And new chatter, hello. Two viewers, two new chatters. Okay, yep. Yeah, that was the one I was trying to get onto. I think if 5 isn't working, we'll drop 5.5. Hiding tracking. No. You just forced it on. Wow. That's all happened very quickly. Did I get the kill on him at least? I set him on fire. I think that's him there, flat spiraling. Which is good. And yes, I know it's here. Hey, I got the kill on him. That's nice. I got pull the trigger at least. I think this time we're going to go ground pounding. And yep, all I need is rank 3 and above. So where is it? Where's my little ground pound plane? With the usual lane skin. Oh, it's this map. We're not gonna get it done this map. We'll still put 30 minutes in and hope and pray. I mean, this isn't looking like too bad of a VR range. 3747 sounds about right. I mean, there's a lot of attack vehicles that in the strat for this VR is kind of just stay high, which is gonna not exactly be fun. E782 and an SU6 over there. Could have really played Russia, because they're kind of alright at this BR, but I wanted to ground pound for Thunder, which is going to mean not enjoying this.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Oh shit. I forgot that having none of that on is kinda not all that great for close range. SM92. No, Pele 9. I mean, yeah, he was flat spinning. I wasn't surprised that he just J'd out there. I-185 wants to head on.
Affirmative.
A 198.4. Why did that just try and do that? Okay, I've been playing too much jets. This does not work in this situation. Yeah, no. No, that really doesn't work in this situation. I mean, to be fair, I'll take the kill. With the rank doesn't matter. But it's not gonna be as great. And a whole bunch of backup vehicles. Okay, if we want Thunderer... I mean, I could go for Hero of the Sky. But instead of the Shahak. I think we'll go for the C10. Think I'm gonna do it. Just running 4 derbies. And the fact we get PD track wall search is very nice. It's one of the only reasons I actually like playing this.
Yes!
And the fact it gets NCTR makes finding out what everything is pretty easy. And I think I wanna focus that F14 first. And we're just gonna climb, I guess. GF17, SU27s. Well, I mean, we are kinda high, so... having a derby run this high is a bit of a risk. We'll drop it now. And this is where I would love it if TWS would pick the right area to grab onto. Now having a second missile shot at me doesn't do anything. But hey, we take it. Hey, thanks for the follow. And that is a goal met. We hit 5 followers. And that last match gave the SB2C5, which I shall use, because why not? That end is non-refundable, so I may as well use it anyway. I think it's one you run the gun pods with, but 20 mils. I think we favor ground targets. The gun pods, we run tracers, and then that's just armored targets. And then we'll plonk that in there. I play other games, yeah. I mean, I've kind of been really focused on this one at the minute, but I've got to drop the fuel amount as well. And this is 3.7, so the Israeli 9C is 4.3. I think the 185 is 3.7 as well. Pretty sure the 198.4 is 3.3, so this should be an alright match. For the most part. I mean, my schedule, I will try and stream once or maybe twice a week. I can't quite guarantee which days, but it will always be sort of around this time of the day. Will do, man. Will do. Thanks. Do try and keep at least some good vibes. It would seem they've made bomber hunting hard. Where are the bombers?
The victory is near.
It would seem that there aren't any. I suppose, to be fair, at this battle rating, the bombers aren't that great for what can actually get up to that height. Okay, you're the second artist that's come to me this stream, and I'll tell you the same thing. I'm not really looking at getting custom designs in at the minute. As much as it would probably help the channel, I don't quite think I'm ready to just stick to one niche yet. But when the time comes, I'll be sure to find an artist and build up some form of customization for the channel. Okay, I can't tell if that P-51's trying to climb to me or if he's diving. Oh, he was trying to climb to me. Ain't no way that's just a hit. What did I even hit on him?
Somebody attack him! A little more effort and victory will be yours.
Again, quite frankly, I'm not looking for artists at the minute. So, I won't be adding anyone at this current moment in time. Yeah, I think I wanna try it at 600. Maybe that'll fix just hits. And there's another guy that's there. Over. Why? Yo. It's Mr. WGC. But yeah, I got the Battle Pass SB2C.
Bravo!
And that's good. Okay, yeah, that'd be far too hot. But I can't exactly... come to a full stop. There we are. Yeah. Plan to use this as a bomber hunter. It's not going well. It really isn't going all that well. It's also kinda slow. Like, I don't remember it being this slow. I mean, it could be the gun pods, but I doubt it. It's still going alright though, so... just extremely slowly.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
I feel like these maps are like really big. But I know it's just because this thing is really slow. Looks like it's either
We're ahead of the enemy.
climb timing or we just sit there and ground pound. And I say climb for the bomber guy up there. was more powerful, I'd be able to be on that guy quicker. But no. This engine is not all that powerful. And I missed all my shots. This thing feels just so naturally heavy. Like, literally. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be a good plane. And I think now we know. Definitely don't take it into dogfights. Which we can attest to. Because we've all just seen that. But yeah. We'll have some more fun in the cafe time. And hopefully, a few matches time, this thing in a couple of derbies, we'll be able to buy the F-15I. Well, crew it. Considering I bought it earlier. Well, yesterday. And 14-0. That is both German Eurofighters and SU-30SMs. No, Alt-H won't work. Alt-J? Yeah. We'll save it as that.
Attention to the designated grid zone!
And just hope that that makes this work.
Well done! Well done.
Well done.
I mean, there's an F-16. Griffins, Su-27s, Typhoon. I think that was a Viggen, yes. This is gonna be one fun match. Yep, no contrail, so at least visually I shouldn't show up that much. Oh, I didn't even realise how fast I was going there for a second. I don't know whether they're gonna last. And just before I get that shot in, we'll stick around for a minute and see how many of those actually hit. And I will not be surprised if it's none of them. Yep, gonna call it a none of them. Which is, extremely fun. Seen too much of that today. No Iceborne. I prefer the version of this map that has the Iceborne. Just means you've got to climb further. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that does get a drop tank. I don't think you really need it as much. Considering the pulse Doppler track wall search. It means you can just sit there BVR. And the full 30 minutes of fuel will happily let you get up there, fire them all off, and then jump back down to some form of airbase, even. Get back up. That's SU-27s, Grippins, Vigans, F-16, F-18, Grippin, SU-27. Yep. Means this is gonna be one fun match. I think the Griffin might be the better shot for me. But I'm gonna go with that SU-27. Finished off the J11. Which is probably what that SU-27 was that was showing up. Pick up eye for an eye, which is not bad. I get the Vigan. Do I get anyone else? I mean, It'd be fair if not, but... yeah, I'm gonna call it. 2 kills. That match was not bad. And instead of 69 by 19, we'll go 39 by 19. Moscow. I think we go up to 15k to avoid the contrail. Because it's a colder map, so... it'll probably come out slightly quicker. Su-30 right next to me. That's gonna be fun trying to BVR sort of against him. F14, F4, Typhoon. Who brings F4s up there? I'd love to know how that interaction works. Because I don't know if it came up in the rather bad quality stream preview that I've got. But I fire off the Derby onto that SU-33. And supposedly it just outright kills a Micah. Which, to be honest, I didn't even realise had been shot at me. And then I get slapped by an AIM-9L out of nowhere. Because I did not see that F-16. But I would love to have that explained. Yeah, that was 2 kills in that Golan Heights match. Which I didn't realise, but that is based over in Israel. I think it's southeast. Well, southwest even. Because that's the Mediterranean? Is that what's that side of Israel? I think so. Okay, F-18As, F-18Cs, Yak 141s, F4J and F4S. This might be an alright match. Best jet in game, Yak 3. Okay. I-15. Are these W takes? Because I don't really think they are. Okay, that will be a Bison. The F1. Wherever that F-14 ping was, I wanna drop him rather quickly. But he's gonna be able to hit me far before I'm gonna be able to hit him. And given no one else is really at my height, it's not gonna be fun. Severe damage on an SU-33. Severe damage on something else. Severe damage on something else. Kill on the Mirage. was just a little knocked out there. But that is how good this thing can be in BVR. And in fact, I want to just clip that real quick. I mean, that's 30 seconds. So whether I'm going to be able to actually see it just straight away or not is going to be not the easiest, but either way, that was some pretty good gameplay. And 30 KSL. It's going quick. Derby time. The Arias. Yeah, 2000, F15E. Yeah, but not much I can do about that one. However, this is one of the nicer high maps. Well, that's a rather interesting first thing. The Rafale. Su-27, F-18, Gripen, Su-27, 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 F-16, Su Gripen, F-18. I think we're gonna want to keep an eye on that Rafale. Because if he sends any Micahs our way, it is not gonna be fun. be a bit of a dumb play, but gun kills should be kind of easy to get. Maybe. Mirage 2000, yeah. Easy one. Or it should be. Except he gets a far better airframe than I do. Which means without any form of missiles, this is going to be really hard. Yeah, no, he gets over on me. Thank God. Okay, that's the Kurnas finished. It's time to start the bots. 79. I mean, to be fair, now all that's left is all the ground ordnance for this. Next, so this is going to be Su-34, F-18 Scarly, 12-7, 13-7. I mean, there is the ADF there. No, because that's 12-7. 13-3. I mean, that's a full squad of F-18s at 12-7. As I recall correctly, the F-16A is 12-3. So yeah, 12-3, 13-3. F-27, MiG-29, F-18, J-8, MiG-21, F-20, yep. This shall be a good match. I'll let those all try and track. Damn. The Vigan and the F-14. They were the only two to track. Which means... that dropping on these guys is going to be slightly harder. To blacking out there, so we take it. Not much more I could do out of that. Kamchatka. Again. And again. This is looking like 12-3, 13-3. Degrees lets me accelerate still, so yeah, I'll switch that over. To Alt-M. first death as well, which is rather funny. I did hit the F-14. I hope he goes down. I mean, I'll take at least an assist. I didn't hit the other guy. Yeah, that's the assist. I'm chill. We'll grab that one, and then matchmake. One last match. And this is a good one. Spawn. 12, 7, 13, 7.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
This should be an alright last match. Yep, that's our area. Yeah, that's a subsonic again, so we even out. And get up to about 800 miles an hour.
Attention to the map! Attention to the map!
I mean, that's a friendly MiG-29 that's shot down an F-15. Critted someone else. Killed MiG-29. And that's all. Drop that off. We'll hit the air brake. And that is done. Successful BVR in survival. Two kills. Only using 5 minutes of fuel as well.
and victory will be ours.
And that's him on the floor. End of the game. 2 kills in BVR. I will take that. That was a good last match. And we're just shy of how much we need. That is not fun. But yeah. It's been fun. I will try and stream again, either tomorrow or the day after, but that's it for today. Thanks for watching.